Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Learn English with Blaine. And if this is your first time here, then welcome. And this is your beginner dictation number 101. Beginner dictation number 101. And in this video, we are going to look at adverbs that modify verbs. Adverbs that modify verbs. But do you have your pen and paper ready? Because remember that you are going to listen and then write what you hear. So you are going to listen to me say something and write it on your paper. Now this video features adverbs. Adverbs are words that modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. All the adverbs in this video will be modifying verbs. Okay, so all the adverbs in this video will be modifying verbs. Now, there will be 7 dictations, and I will say each one 3 times. Do not worry if you make a few spelling mistakes. Do not worry if you can't write every word. You will get better with practice. After you write your dictation, you are going to find the adverbs and the verbs that they modify. Again, after you write your dictation, you are going to find the adverbs and the verbs that they modify. Here is an example. So if I say, we quickly finished our lunch at the park, full stop. We quickly finished our lunch at the park, full stop. You will write this on your paper, and then you will look for the adverbs. So in this example, the adverb is quickly, quickly. And the verb that quickly modifies is finished. So this is the adverb, and then this is the verb. Okay, everyone, so let's get started with our dictation number 1. And I will say it once all the way through, and then I will repeat it 2 more times. Marcos and Angela briefly met for lunch. Full stop. Marcos and Angela. Marcos and Angela. Briefly met for lunch. Briefly met for lunch. Marcos and Angela briefly met for lunch. Full stop. Marcos and Angela briefly met for lunch. Now, in this dictation, there's one adverb, and I'll give you a moment to find it. The adverb is right here. Briefly, briefly. Now, what about the verb? The verb is met. So they briefly met. Briefly met. Very often, you will find that the adverb will come right before the verb that it modifies. Okay, but let's go on to our next dictation. Dictation number 2. Dictation number 2. The girls were tired after walking quickly through the forest. Full stop. The girls were tired. The girls were tired after walking quickly. After walking quickly through the forest. Through the forest. Full stop. The girls were tired after walking quickly through the forest. Full stop. The girls were tired after walking quickly through the forest. Okay, so what about the adverb in this example? So the adverb is quickly. Quickly. Now, that's the adverb. It's going to be modifying a verb. Can you find the verb that it modifies? Yeah, it is right here. Walking. So walking quickly. So in this case, we can see that the adverb comes after the verb that it modifies. Okay, so we are going to move along to our next dictation. Dictation number 3. After a big rainstorm, comma, we usually see a beautiful rainbow. Full stop. After a big rainstorm. After a big rainstorm, comma, we usually see a beautiful rainbow. A beautiful rainbow. Full stop. After a big rainstorm, comma, we usually see a beautiful rainbow. Full stop. After a big rainstorm, we usually see a beautiful rainbow. Now, again, in this example, there is one adverb, and I'll give you a moment to find it. And that adverb is usually. Usually. So what verb is being modified? The verb that's being modified in this example is see. Usually see. We usually see. Okay, so let's move along to our dictation number 4. If I walk at night, comma, I normally walk with a friend. Full stop. If I walk at night, comma, if I walk at night, comma, I normally walk with a friend. Full stop. If I walk at night, comma, I normally walk with a friend. Full stop. If I walk at night, I normally walk with a friend. Okay, now can you find the adverb in this example? The adverb here is normally. And what about the verb? What verb is being modified? Yeah, normally walk. Okay, we're going to move along to our next dictation. Dictation number 5. Your dog jumped excitedly when you came home. Full stop. Your dog jumped excitedly when you came home. When you came home. Full stop. Your dog jumped excitedly when you came home. Full stop. Your dog jumped excitedly when you came home. Okay, so what about the adverb in this example? The adverb here is excitedly. Excitedly. So what action or what verb is being modified? It is jumped. Jumped excitedly. Jumped excitedly. Okay, so dictation number 6 coming right up. Martha and John sang beautifully at church this morning. Full stop. Martha and John sang beautifully at church this morning. Full stop. Martha and John sang beautifully at church this morning. Full stop. Martha and John sang beautifully at church this morning. Okay, what about the, what would be the adverb here? So the adverb in this example is beautifully. And the verb that's being modified, or the action that's being modified, is sang. Martha and John sang beautifully. Okay, so we are coming up to our last dictation of this video, dictation number 7. And it goes like this. I waited patiently for you on the bus for more than 20 minutes. Exclamation at the end. I'll say that once more. I waited patiently for you on the bus for more than 20 minutes. Exclamation. Now I will repeat it 2 more times. I waited patiently. I waited patiently for you on the bus for more than 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Exclamation. I waited patiently for you on the bus for more than 20 minutes. Exclamation. I waited patiently for you on the bus for more than 20 minutes. Okay, and so let's take a look for a moment for the adverb. The adverb in this example is patiently, patiently. And the verb that's being modified, or the action that's being modified, is waited. Waited. I waited patiently. I waited patiently. So let's do a quick review. So here we've got eight phrases, and we've got these are the verbs and the adverbs that we looked at today. So we've got finish, finish quickly, briefly, meet, walk quickly, usually, see, normally, walk, jump excitedly, sing beautifully, and then finally we have wait patiently. Now here, everyone, we see that in some cases we have the verb and then we've got the adverb. In other cases we've got the adverb and then the verb. And there are situations where you need to put one before the other, but in most cases, if you say quickly finish or finish quickly, it really doesn't matter. So very often, again, you're going to have the subject and then the adverb and the verb, or you're going to have the subject and then you're going to have the adverb and then the verb. It just depends on how you want to make your sentence. If you have any questions, you know what to do, right? Just make sure that you leave a comment in the comment section. And I want to thank all of you for taking the time for doing the dictations and doing that writing and so on. I really do appreciate you. And remember, leave your comments or questions in the comment section of this video and I will respond. And also, if you like this video, please remember to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much, everyone, and I'll see you very soon in the next video. And have yourself a great day.